Raw for 1 year, and it just so happened that our 1 year anniversary coincides with the Raw Spirit Festival in Sedona, Arizona. We just got back from a wonderful 3-day vacation at the festival. About 3,500 raw vegans there. Awesome experience. I had a wonderful time. That sense of community, all those raw vegans together, is just like the most warm feeling. I felt like I was home, and I had a moment where I was just like, I was crying, I was upset. I'm like, okay, now I have to go home and, you know, leave all this behind. But that doesn't have to be the case. We've got the internet, we have meetup.com, the raw meetups, potlucks. I want to keep the Raw Spirit Festival going year-round in my community, and just keep it going. There's no reason why I have to feel alone and isolated as a raw vegan for a whole year and wait for the next festival. It's like, that's lame, you guys. Get online, get on meetup.com, and you know, be part of a community and keep it going all year round. Paul, you've been raw for a year now. This is like your year anniversary. It's so awesome. How did you get started? What kind of trials or complications have you faced along the way?
You really want to know?
yeah, I think we all want to know.
Well, honestly, it has been a beautiful year, but once you say you're a raw foodist, it's like saying, oh, I've decided to be a social outcast.
Totally.
When I first started, it was like, I jumped in with both feet, and I started eating dates by the handful. I was eating them like candy, and I was an experienced raw foodist. That's probably not the smartest thing to do.
I can guess what happened after that.
Well, I did run faster, but it was to the bathroom.
Yeah, been there. You have to adjust your system. Has to adjust slowly, and that's where it's really important to just go online and read books and just get educated about the food. And
absolutely. The internet was a great source, and we have such a great tool now in the internet. And I discovered meetup.com, and
that's how we met.
Exactly, and we met like-minded people who gave us good information, and the books were phenomenal. I could name hundreds of authors who have just been helpful every step of the way, and if I named them all, there wouldn't be enough time in this video.
Yeah, you know, raw veganism, it seems like such a new and weird thing, but go online, there's thousands of us, there's a lot of books, there's just like, I mean, you can start a meetup in your community just like we did. It's been awesome. Great potlucks, great support. So what else? Like, what kind of challenges have you faced when you started going raw?
Well, in some cases, you get friends and family who basically they are concerned about your health. They think you're hurting yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Every now and then you get the occasional cheeseburger waved in front of your face, but
they think well, you know, they don't think you're getting your protein, and you know, where are you getting your calcium and your vitamin, you know, D or whatever? They just don't know. They mean well, right?
They mean well, but it's good to just do your thing, and if they don't understand, you just gotta prove it to them with actions. And one day they come up to you and say, you know, you look different today. Your eyes, there's some kind of twinkling. There's something about you. What have you been doing with yourself? And you could kind of just, someone much wiser than I am had the same question asked, and he just smiled and said, that's a secret.
Yeah, what are you doing? You know, you look great. You could sit there and tell everybody about how awesome being a raw vegan is, and give them books and resources and everything, but you know, everybody has to have their own time and their own cause, and their, you know, it's just like, you're such a radiant example of a raw vegan.
Well, thank you.
Why would anybody like think that you're starving yourself? I mean, obviously you're getting your nutrition, you feel good, you look good, you know, it's like your energy has skyrocketed. You tell me all the time, you know, you barely sleep, and it's not deprivation, you're not trying, it's just like you don't need it. And how active you are at work. You're just busting butt, you know, picking up boxes and.
Don't let my boss hear this. And I've heard it said that many people think that your teenage son is your boyfriend.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty embarrassing, especially for him. My son, he's 16 years old, and we go to restaurants, and I hear this all the time. They're like, hey, what can I help you two with? And we start talking to the server or whoever, and they thought we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and it's embarrassing, but also I'm like, awesome, I look 16, you know, or whatever. Maybe they just want a bigger tip.
Well, could be.
Could be. And I'm always eating a salad though. But that's another thing though, you know, for me, like one of the challenges of going raw is I used to enjoy dining out and going to restaurants. It was like a social thing, and there was like the whole family, the food and all of that, and that's one of the things that I wouldn't, at first it was kind of like a sacrifice. It was like, oh man, I'm deprived, I feel so isolated, it's the holidays, everybody's enjoying their turkey, and here I am over here, I'm loving my salad, but you know, they're coming over offering these cookies and all this stuff, and it's like, okay, well, I'm a freak, right? But a year later, they're like, Alexis, you look great, right? And I feel great.
Well, actions speak louder than words, don't they?
Yeah, totally. And now I'm getting emails from people who thought I was crazy, and they're like, so what can I do? Send me some books or something like that, and I do. Whether or not they decide to go raw, hey, whatever.
That's great. We're changing people one at a time. What's been new for you?
Well, you know, I'm a lot more into organic food. I haven't really eaten a lot of organic food over the last year, but you know, we're starting the organic co-op group. We're going to have all kinds of fresh vegetables, and one day I'm going to have a big garden and plant all my own vegetables, and one day I want to have nut trees and just be one with the earth, and it's going to be so much nutrition, and I'm just like so excited about that. You're going to have a garden too, Paul? Paul? Paul?
Over here.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Never better. Raw foodist.
Awesome.
Whew.
Raw food.
Yeah.